Okay, so hi dear Cancer, a very good evening to you guys. This is Anjali Tarot and this is a general monthly reading for all the Cancer Sun Moon Venus rising from 1st till the 15th of December 2024. I'm going to tap into recent past, current energies and near future and we will see the guidance as usual. Sorry, starting with the overall energies for this particular 15 days of December. Okay, now if you want to be a professional tarot card reader like me, you can start your journey by purchasing my course. The link is in the description box for the same. If you want to start your self healing journey with Ho'oponopono but don't know from where to start, you can definitely start by purchasing my masterclass. Again, the link is in the description box for the same and it has the power to change your life for the rest of your life. Trust me on that. I'm doing it from a very long time now. And if you want one-on-one healing sessions or personal readings, you can check out the description box and you can mail me for the same. So let's start. Okay. Let's see Cancer. The overall energy for Cancer people for the first 15 days of December 2024 is, let's see. We have the Ace of Swords. Okay, clarity. Complete, clear-cut mental clarity. And getting what you really want from your life, what you really want from people and situations and things and connections and everything around you. That kind of clarity you are going to work on, mental clarity. It might hurt a lot of people that you are no longer going to, put them first, but you are going to gain the clarity and understanding of what you should do and what you should not do. That's really cool. Let's see in the recent past what was happening. Three of Swords. You were hurt. You were hurt and you were heartbroken in a situation. You were continuously trying to make things work out, and or something or someone broke your heart into pieces and you were trying to fix them. Wow. Currently you are the devil. Not you are not the devil. You are dealing with the situation like a devil. My goodness. Maybe you are in a toxic kind of energy with somebody, or you're obsessively attached to something or someone, even if you know it's not good for you. Maybe because it's coming out of my mouth again and again. But right now you're dealing with something toxic or someone toxic and you're trying your best to remove it or heal it properly or let it go. By the 15th of December, we have the Eight of Swords. It's like you will not be able to stop thinking about something or someone. You are going to feel you're in some kind of mental jail, and the more you are trying to fix it, the more it's kind of making you confused. Let's see. Three of Swords. Let's see in the recent past what was happening. We had the Four of Cups and the Queen of Swords, the Death card. You were utterly confused in a particular situation or connection, or maybe a work situation. There was a lot of confusion. Okay, although you were dealing with something or someone beautifully, but like within yourself, you were dissatisfied. You were confused. You were not happy, and you were not able to find the solution. You were not able to find out what was making you sad, what was making you feel that much confused, what was making you feel like you can't make it, you can't do it. Wow. Emotional confusion and a heartbreak to deal with. Something that you were hoping to work out in your favor was not actually working out, or didn't work out the way you wanted to, and you lost all the clarity. You were like, what the hell should I do? Right? Emotionally confused and heartbroken. My god, sad. Let's clarify the Devil. I, being a Cancer myself, I can assure you guys, Cancer moon, I am a Cancer moon, and moon sign relates to emotions directly. So this thing, maybe it happened to you in the recent past, maybe 5, 6, 7 months ago, or a year ago, or something like that. But it came out, it resurfaced in some way. That happened because in the recent past I just had that kind of similar experience where I was heartbroken, sad, and depressed, but I was not able to understand what was making me feel like that. I didn't had any reason. Seriously. Okay. Moon sign Cancer. Oh god. Very emotional. Very emotional. Because Cancer is anyways a water sign, and then your moon sign is Cancer. It's something that is going to be a very troublesome kind of emotional energy that you have to like go through a lot. And how I cope up with that, only I know. Takes a lot of courage. But my sun is Taurus, so it's a blend of practicality and emotions. My sun is Taurus, moon is Cancer, and my rising is Leo. Leo too. I have everything. Fire, water, everything. Let's see the Devil. Wow. See, what is happening here is, you know, something or someone around you or within you is toxic, but you are just trying to ignore that completely, and you're in this energy of, I'm going to work on myself, like my success, my victory, my happiness, and everything. Whatever is toxic or whatever you need to deal with, you're kind of not doing that. You're like scared. It's like opening a can of worms, and if you're going to open it, it's going to be disgusting. So you are kind of trying to put it in the under the rug, and it's like, okay, everything is fine, look, everything is good. I don't know what this is, but you are kind of not doing something that you should be doing in order to let go of this toxic negative cycle in your life. Maybe your personal thing, maybe you have this trait, and or something or someone around you. By the 15th of December, 15th of August, I was about to say, Eight of Swords. Let's clarify the Eight of Swords. We have the Knight of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, the Two of Cups. Wow. You're feeling stuck in a situation where your heart is continuously telling you to go in a particular direction, because that person, that situation is aligning with your heart and soul. That is your happiness. That person, that situation, that connection, that relationship, whatever it is, that is your happiness. But you're kind of feeling stuck in the idea of, towards the idea of going in that direction, because of whatever reason. You are not sure that the other person or other energy is also going to respond beautifully to you or not. So you are kind of keeping yourself stuck in the idea of being with somebody or going towards something or someone that is very close to your heart, but you are not doing anything about it. And that's making you more, making you feel like more in a mental jail kind of a situation. God. Express. The guidance, express your feelings to the right person, to the right energy. At least talk to somebody about whatever you are going to go through, in order to at least release and heal it properly. If you are going to continuously think about it and not do anything about it, you are going to hurt yourself only. It's not about the other person at all. Never, never, never it is about the other person. It's always about ourselves. We have to be honest with ourselves and talk to the right person, maybe a friend, maybe a therapist, maybe a healer, maybe somebody who can like listen to you and give you the right kind of direction. Maybe nothing, just listening is good, right? You know, therapy and healing is 70% listening, 30% healing, 30% whatever we do from our side as a healer. 70% we just have to listen. In my experience, I'm not talking about any other person here, nobody. I'm talking about myself. 70% people talk to me, they keep on talking, they keep on telling me, they keep on venting out all the secrets and everything, the trauma and everything. They start getting healing because they're talking, they're letting it out. Yeah, same way, let it out. So thank you so much for tuning in, Cancer. I'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye, take care, God bless you, namaste.